welcome to 2016 on Scan Naija. It pleases me to be back on your screen. I know that January has been fast spent, but the year is still very new as we have several months to go. So many things have happened on the Nigerian scene that I'd like to share with you. But before that, check this out. Nigeria remains Nigeria. Several things have been happening on the scene since we entered the year 2016. In politics, something very funny happened. Something that has made a lot of people tag our politics as comedy. The Nigerian budget, the proposed Nigerian budget, has been declared missing by the Senate. Senate leader Ali Ndume shocked lawmakers at a closed-door session when he told them that the budget documents had been stolen. Stolen by who? This is the budget of Nigeria we're talking about. Deliberations on the budget, which were supposed to commence on Tuesday, had to be on hold because where is the budget? They can't even talk about it. How is Nigeria going to move forward if the things that we need to use, the things our lawmakers need to talk about, need to deliberate about, cannot even be found? All of these things pose a lot of questions to what our political atmosphere really is all about, and it makes people in the international world worry about what our country is becoming. Senate is blaming this issue on the president, and they're saying the president sent someone to pick the document because he needed to change some things from it. Everything sounds funny, and this is really not right. A comedy was posted on social media recently that says, in case you buy boli or akara or any small chops with a paper, carefully eat it because that paper might be one of the pages of the budget. That is so sad. But then, that's what our politics has turned into. In 2015, the Naira continued to fall to the dollar on a regular basis, and this gave a lot of Nigerians hypertension because their monies were really breaking down badly. But now, things have gone from bad to worse. A recent report from Punch said the Naira extended its decline against the United States dollar on Wednesday, falling to about 305 Naira to the dollar. This is also sad because the economy of Nigeria cannot stand straight and cannot compete with that of the international community until this issue is rectified. A lot of people, well, most of the laymen who felt that Buhari would just come and do a adabradabra and everything is going to be better, felt that once he's in power, things were just going to get better in that regard. Maybe he's working on it, maybe he's trying his best, but this issue is getting really worse. And, you know, it affects a lot of things. Our education, our businesses. Many people cannot pay their fees correctly. I mean, if I got admission into one of the universities in the US and I was to pay $12,000, do you know how much I would need to pay now that the Naira has dropped? This has to be looked into by the government very, very seriously. From time immemorial, rats have been a part of human beings. They live in their homes, they play in their wardrobes, they play in their kitchens. But time is up for that now. The Lassa fever is killing a lot of people in Nigeria, and many people are not taking it seriously. That's why I'm not smiling to say this. We need to combat this evil force. Why would a rat be destroying our lives? Many people are not taking it as seriously as they took the Ebola disease because it's just a rat. We're not respecting it. But now it's killing people, and it needs to be taken seriously. Wash your plates well. Kill the rats if you can, and make sure that your foodstuffs are they are well kept, basically. And rats do not have access to all of these things because your life is very, very important. Several people have died in Nigeria. The Lassa fever has killed more people than the Ebola disease, and we need to fight this together. It's not fight. I'm sorry if I was harsh. I've been talking about this Lassa fever thing. It's because I don't want you to be hurt. We'll be watching Scan Naija if you're not there just because of the rat. What's really causing this thing? It's the saliva and the urine or body fluids of rats. So we have to be careful and ensure that our body does not come in contact with this rodent. As part of the 2016 drama in Nigeria, the entertainment industry decided to add the topping to the cake. I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. The Eddies. Yes, Olamide and Don Jazzy's beef exploded on live TV when Olamide, in his defense of Lil Kesh as the next rated artist, insulted, said a lot of foul language that I don't want to repeat, against the competition, and Don Jazzy responded by saying Olamide should come and collect the car. It wasn't funny at all when this happened, but Ricardo Banks didn't seem so bothered about it. He has been taking a lot of interviews since this happened. In fact, he said Lil Kesh was supposed to win at one interview. At another interview, he said Korede Bello. The guy just enjoying himself. You know, he really said that if this is the end of his musical career, he's fine because he has won the Eddies. This thing has to be really great. I pray me to win 2016 Eddies. Anyways, the management of Eddies, led by Ayo Animasham, has come out to say that they expect that these things will continue to happen because they're celebrities anyways and they messed up. That sounded somehow harsh, but then I feel they needed to save themselves because a lot of people now started saying that the Eddies has become controversial and all. But I agree with him, celebrities messed up. Days after that, I heard Dangote has solved the problem between Don Jazzy and Olamide, and they are fine now. So let's not break bottles over this. It's the entertainment world. Thank you for joining me on this episode of Quick Scan Naija. I can't do this without you, and I'm glad for your support. Please join me again next week for another beautiful episode. And in case you have not subscribed, please click on the red button on your screen. Bye for now.